Hi guys, we are in Old Harbour and this is the train pulling into the Old Harbour Station. It actually runs on time. So this train carries students from Spanish Town to Old Harbour. And here it is pulling into the station, the Old Harbour railway station. So at this time only students use this service. I must say this is a very welcoming sight. The train service is up, just started back in Jamaica, but they're trying to get the trains up and running all over Jamaica, but they have actually just started with a pilot project with the students. So students can now get the train from Old Harbour to Spanish Town. And as you can see, this is the actual train pulling in. And here you can see the students coming off the train. Alright, so this train in the morning it takes the students from Old Harbour to Spanish Town, and then in the evenings it takes them back from Spanish Town back to Old Harbour. So there you can see the engine pulling out, but it left the cars because I guess that's it for the train service today. But as we said, this is a pilot project and it seems to be working very well. Okay, so the way it works now, this train, and there is a train there waiting to cross the road. Okay, under the new schedule, the Old Harbour train will depart the station 6:40 a.m., arriving in Spanish Town at 7:12 a.m. with stops in Bushy Park and Heartlands in between. In the afternoon, it will leave Spanish Town at 4:10 and arrive in Old Harbour at 4:45. So you notice the train left the cars behind because it just runs here. So this is the actual train engine that runs in Jamaica. Oh, it actually switched tracks. That's what the train did. It went down and then it switched tracks and then it's going back, but it left the railway cars on this track. So I guess there is a person adjusting back the track. So the train went down on the right track and then went back up on the left track. So I guess that's how they turned them around. Alright, so now this train service also operates to Linstead, same student project. It's called the Back on Track Initiative, and it's a partnership among the Ministry of Transport, the Ministry of Education, the Jamaica Railway Corporation, the JUTC, the Jamaica Urban Transit Company, and the Jamaica Constabulary Force. Now, they also run a train service to Linstead. That train will depart Charlemont at 6:25 a.m., making stops in Linstead and Bogwalk before arriving in Spanish Town at 7:15 a.m. Then in the afternoon, the train leaves Spanish Town at 3:55 p.m., making stops in Bogwalk, Linstead, Charlemont before returning to Linstead at 4:55 p.m. The students are to arrive at the respective train station at least 15 minutes before departure. So this is the actual train that we just saw pulling into the Old Harbour Station, and the project seems to be going very well. Very well. So hopefully they can get the rest of the train service up and running and get more towns and more schools involved in it. And I must say, the train is to arrive in Old Harbour at 4:45 p.m. and it arrived at 4:45 p.m. I mean, there is no bus or taxi in Jamaica that can run on a schedule like that. None. So hopefully this will continue and expand, but it's definitely, I personally think the train is the way to go for transporting persons in Jamaica. So hopefully they'll get it more, the project expanded and going more. Alright, so they say they need hundreds of millions of US dollars to get the train service up and running. That actually is not impossible. It's very manageable because persons invest that kind of money on okay, actually there is a train